Hi, friends. Happy Wednesday. Today's April 22nd, 2020. We are trying to get more feedback from our students and our parents and our families to see how we can support you even more. I know that this is a really hard time. I know it's hard not being in school. I know it's really hard for the teachers not being in school and getting to work with you guys directly. So we want to get any kind of feedback on how we can support you even more during remote learning. Would you like to see more content? Would you like to have additional practice? What would you want your videos to look like? What do you want your lessons to look like? We want to hear from you on how to make sure that this learning is engaging and making you excited about learning and making sure you're getting enough practice. So if you could leave in the comments just something that your teachers can do to support you and your families during this time that we're not already doing. I really want you to think about it and write it below because we want to support you as much as possible. Even if we can't be there physically with you, we want to find ways to make sure that you are good, that you are set up for success. Get it? Got it? All right, so please don't forget to put it below. We really, really want to hear your feedback. What you say and what you feel and believe really matters to us. All right? So let's take a moment, like we have been doing, to come up with a focus goal for ourselves. You do not have to use the ones that are on this screen. You can use any one that you want. If you have a completely different goal, or if you have a completely different idea on how to be an active learner, you can do that. It doesn't have to be something that's listed here, but I do want you to take a couple of seconds just to think about what you're going to do to become an active learner. I know that one good one that you can always do is challenging yourself to do more. I know that right now it can be really easy just to, do what is required, like your exit tickets and the videos, but I really, really encourage everyone, if there's a guided practice, do it. If there is a please do now, do it. Make sure you're completing all of your work. Get it? Got it? All right. Yesterday, we started talking about empathy, where you can relate to another person and their emotions because you've experienced it too. Yesterday, we talked about a time where you may have felt sad or upset and how you can support someone that might feel that way. Today, I want you to think about a time where you felt really proud of yourself for something. So maybe you got 100% on an exit ticket or on an end of module. Maybe you did something for someone else and it made you really proud. I want you to think about a time where you felt really proud of yourself. And I want you to think about a time where another person felt really proud of themselves. How did you want people to celebrate you when you felt proud of yourself? How do you think people want to be celebrated when they feel proud of themselves? How can you celebrate other people's accomplishments? I want you to take a few moments to answer those questions and really just think about how you can support others and how others can support you when you're feeling different kinds of ways, like proud of yourself. Right, are you ready to move on? Today, we're switching it up. We are still going to be practicing identifying and spelling our sight words, as well as determining the meaning of our vocabulary words. But today, we're going to be talking about elements of poetry, and we're going to start by talking about stanzas and line breaks. So, by the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify what a stanza is in a poem, and you should be able to identify the line breaks in a poem. All right, let's get started, though, with our sight words. We're going to play sight word basketball. Remember, it's where you dribble the letters and you shoot the word. If you're ready, give me a thumbs up. All right, I'm ready too. Let's switch it up. We started with tree last time. Let's start with start. The word is start. The word is get ready, go. S-T-A-R-T, start. One more time, get ready, go. All right, the word is light. The word is get ready, go. L-I-G-H-T, light. One more time, get ready, go. All right, the word is tree. The word is get ready, go. T-R-E-E, tree. One more time, get ready, go. T-R-E-E, tree. Don't forget that second E. The word is never. The word is get ready, go. N-E-V-E-R, never. One more time, get ready, go. N-E-V-E-R, never. All right, the word is earth. The word is get ready, go. E-A-R-T-H, earth. One more time, get ready, go. All right. If you did all of your sight words with me, say, go, go, me. All right, let's keep going. Now, just like last week, I got rid of the definitions for you, but I did keep the pictures of your vocabulary words. I want you to take a few moments and review what these words mean. You can use a picture to help you, but since we've done 2 days of vocabulary, you should have a pretty good idea of what these words mean. Pause the video and review with yourself. Ready to go? What does drowsy mean? Shout it out. Yeah, to have a hard time sleeping or to feel sleepy. What does gasp mean? Show me with your face. Right, it means to inhale quickly. What does vanish mean? It means to disappear, like you went away. What does mend mean? To fix something or to repair. So like show me like hammering something or sewing something. Yeah. All right, let's practice matching the vocabulary word to its synonym. Uh-oh, I know our lesson the past 2 days have been on synonyms. And we know that synonyms are words that mean they're words that mean the same. So let me get my line out and get ready. Let's start with mend. What does mend mean? Show me with an action. Yeah, like we just did, like mending something, like fixing something. Maybe you're hammering something in to fix it. So we know mend means like to fix something or to repair something. And on this side over here, I see to fix. So I know that those two things mean the same. Mend and fix mean the same. All right, let's do another one. Drowsy. What does drowsy mean? Take a moment and point to the screen and draw an imaginary line to the synonym for drowsy. Let's see if you got it right. Did you get it right? Yes, drowsy and sleepy, they mean the same thing. All right, let's do our next one. Take a minute, point to vanish, and draw an imaginary line to the word that it's to the synonym of vanished. Let me see if you guys got it right. Let me do my line. Yep, disappear. We know that disappear and vanish mean the same thing. Let's do our last one, gasp. Show me what it means to gasp. Right, what is a synonym of gasp? To pant. Yes, is when you think about the word pant, it's kind of like a dog whenever they're panting because they're out of breath after they run or after like a runner or someone that's done an exercise, they might be panting. They're like, it's similar to gasping where you're like, all right, let's move on. Say, let's move on. All right, so like I said, we're gonna focus on stanzas and line breaks. Stanzas are a group of lines in a poem, and line breaks are the spaces between lines in a poem. Now that's kind of hard to see without or to understand without a visual, so let's look at a poem right now. I know that the individual, let me get my clicker out. I know that the individual lines are like right here. So I see a line right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. My individual lines. Now, if I'm looking for stanzas, I know that stanzas are a group of lines together. So I know that all of these lines are one stanza. They're grouped together. Notice how there's a big space right here? That's telling me, that's telling me that that is the start of a new stanza. When I see a big gap right here in between groups of lines, I know that that's the beginning of a new stanza. So I see another group of lines that are together. I'm going to circle it. Yeah, I see that all these lines are grouped together and then we have another large space. And then I see another group of lines. How many stanzas are in this poem? Yeah, there are 3. We saw 3 stanzas in our poem. We saw 3 groups of lines. Remember, we know that a new stanza has begun when we see a big space in between the 2. All right, now let's talk about spaces. Let me erase really fast. Okay. All right, close enough. All right, so now let's talk about line breaks. We know that the line breaks are the spaces in between a line. So we see one line break right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 line breaks so far. because we see the spaces in between. We're not counting the lines, we're counting the spaces in between. Let's keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's another. 9, 10, 11. Would we count this down here? No, because there's not a line below it. So we stop at 11. So we know there are 11 line breaks and 3 stanzas. Remember, stanzas are the groups of lines that are grouped together. And we know line breaks are the spaces in between lines. We're not counting the lines, we're counting the spaces in between them. All right, let's look at our next one. You do this on your own. I'm going to X it out so you can see it all the way. You're answering how many stanzas are in this poem and where are the line breaks in this poem. That's like asking where a line breaks in any poem, because you should be able to answer that question on your own quickly. Pause the video and determine how many stanzas are in this poem and where you can find line breaks. Did you do it? All right, let's see if you guys are right. Let me get my pointer out. Let me switch to pink. All right, so remember, they're groups of lines. So I see a group of lines right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 groups of lines, so I see 4 stanzas. How many stanzas? 4 stanzas. Where are the line breaks in this poem? Where do you see line breaks in this poem? Yes, we know that their line breaks are in between the lines. We know it's the space in between all of our lines. We're not going to count them because there's quite a few, but we know that our line breaks, we can find them in between our lines. They're the spaces in between our lines. All right, let me get my pointer out again. So what is a stanza again, friends? Yeah, a stanza is a group of lines. They're grouped together. Remember, when you see a big space in between, when you see a larger space than normal, you know that that is the end of one stanza and the beginning of another. What is a line break? Yeah, we know that line breaks are the spaces in between our lines. If you were asked to count up all the line breaks, you'd be counting the spaces in between the lines. All right, there's no guided practice today, friends. So if you didn't already do your others from yesterday or the day before, remember, I want you to practice challenging yourself. So go back and complete those if you haven't already. Make sure you do your please do now. Those are helping you get prepared for your map test and do your exit ticket. When you're done, feel free to log into Lexia or read a story. Remember, please do not forget to comment below ways that your teachers can support you even more during this time. We really, really appreciate your feedback and we want to support you guys as much as possible. Have a great rest of your day. See you.